And welcome back everyone, this is Yaffa Battler. Last time we left off, we pretty much finished up Bottle's boot camp, inserted our first puzzle piece inside the picture frame, and opened up the way to Mumbo's mountain. So now, let's enter Mumbo's mountain. Oh yes, Mumbo Mountains, the first of many worlds we're going to be visiting. Here, this is where we collect our notes, Jinjo's Mumbo tokens, and 10 Jiggies. So many things are talking to me at once. Now Jinjos, by collecting all 5 Jinjos, you will be able to access a Jiggy. By collecting 100 notes, you will get probably nothing. You actually get nothing. But there's actually an incentive in the long run by collecting all the notes in the level. At the very end game of Banjo-Kazooie, there's like 3 secret doors. Not secret doors, there are like 3 doors that require a high number of notes. If you collect a very good majority of the notes in the game, you'll be able to access these doors and gain upgraded feathers, upgraded eggs, and upgraded red feathers. Red feathers and gold feathers. Hit the button. Thank you, good sir. This is just one of many challenges in this level, which is usually how you collect the Jiggies, by accomplishing feats, getting to certain areas, or beating like little mini bosses, I would say they're called. Thank you, good sir, for falling into my ruse. Yep, pretty much in every single one of the 9 worlds, and in Grunty's lair, there's a total of 100 Jiggies, 10 in each place. Now, it's not required to be, but in order to beat the game, get to the last boss, it's not required to get every single Jiggy. You just need a good majority. But in this run through, it's going to be 100% Jiggy, note, and honeycomb run. I'm not going to get all Mumbo tokens, being you don't exactly need all Mumbo tokens. There's kind of an excess of Mumbo tokens in the game. Usually if you're just running through and just look around and find them, you're usually good. So now let's learn our first move and find out what exactly these blue eggs are actually for. Teach me the ways of the egg. Yet once again, we begin to weaponize Kazooie. She is now our rifle. Yep, Kazooie can pretty much shoot eggs out of her mouth, somehow, and out of her butt. Somehow. I don't know how this actually works in like biologically in a sense, because we are collecting eggs. The eggs are not inside her, we collect the eggs. That means she has to swallow the eggs, then fire them out of either her mouth or her other end. So yeah, that's pleasant. Now for this level, I kind of need 5 Mumbo tokens, which is usually the amount. And now we get to our first boss, Congo. Oh yeah? Eat egg! Very fragile blue eggs, to be exact. You suck as a gorilla! It's kinda quite sad. A big old Conga gorilla in like army boots and a tank top with arms bigger than twice my body lost to a bear and a bird shooting fragile blue eggs at it. Oh, now he's angry still. So let's come up here, collect some notes, And we're gonna learn something to get rid of these pesky slopes. Or make them easier. Time to learn the talent shot. Not only does a talent shot make steep slopes now accessible, but it also speeds up the game a bit. This is pretty much, instead of Banjo's run, we get a much faster Kazooie run. Makes traversing levels so much faster and much more easier. Also, if you're a little low on health when you're learning a new move, Bottles is a nice enough dude to just refill your health back to full. We'll get this Mumbo token back here, and then collect the Jiggy. We'll get to you in a second, Jinjo. Let me save for my victory. Now, I don't really understand how Jinjos are exactly trapped in here. Because, from what I saw right there, they have the ability of flight, and possibly teleportation. So, the only thing I can think of is, they need an outsider to make contact with them. I don't really know why, being they're not kind of magical beings. So, I don't know. They're just things that fly in different colors, and yeah. Now, we learn the ground pound of the game, the Beak Buster. Oh yeah, every time you learn all the moves, Banjo pretty much informs you, oh, not Banjo, Bottles informs you, hey, you learned all the moves. Get out. Get away. Quite bad, because this is pretty much, I'm guessing this is like the Mumbo Square. And we're just kind of wrecking it. So bad. Okay, there's a native. There was a native. Now actually, in like, before this game released, like in the pre-images or whatever, those things, the purple things with like no little skirts, the grublins, here they actually had Mumbo masks, which kind of led to the assumption that Mumbo Jumbo, which we'll soon see in a second, is actually a grublin, or or whatever they're called. But being the masks are now not on their faces, Mumbo is pretty much a thing with a mask, who's apparently, well, we'll meet him in a second. Oh great, he's sleeping. Way to make a first impression! Yeah, the game also has a tendency to break the fourth wall in like subtle areas. Whereas in Mumbo just stated he's the best shaman in all games. Like the whole game. Now I'm talking like him. So yeah. Along with that, there's subtle mature jokes here and there. You can like take them either way, mature or not. But it's just the humor in the game. Now I'm missing a Mumbo token. Oh, might as well do this. Wreck Mumbo's statue, or totem pole. We gotta feed it blue eggs, being we had no blue stones. So I guess it's gonna have to do. Now hold your horse at this bit if you want a honeycomb. You jump on here, and you grab this. Now you can do it. Then we get your Jiggy. Now, I think the last Mumbo token, we need to head inside here. Ticker's Tower, or whatever. Now we got the last Mumbo token. Head back to Mumbo's house. And, hey, wake up, you. You got stuff to do. Okay, is it gonna hurt? Do I need to sign something? Oh, never mind. Yeah, this is what I was talking about earlier. Mumbo has a tendency to change you back, change you into animals. This is your first spell. You claim yourself to be the best shaman in the whole game, which is kind of, no, fourth wall breaking. And this is your first spell. I'm a bug. Granted, a very large bug, so you get props for that, but still a bug. So now, you have to travel up Ticker's Tower to claim a Jiggy at the top. And an extra life. But that's not really that important, being you don't really die much in this game. Why shorts? Get your own. A little fun fact about this area. According to Grant Kirkhope, which I've heard on Grant Kirkhope, the creator of pretty much all the music in Banjo-Kazooie, that Ticker's Tower is actually a slowed down version of what the original Banjo-Kazooie, not Banjo-Kazooie, Mumbo's Mountain theme would be. So yeah. Have fun with that. Now being the silly goose I am, I need to go change back into a Ticker. Not Ticker, to Banjo-Kazooie. Because before we leave, we need to hit a Grunty switch. Everything else we can do with a Ticker, but we need to hit a Grunty switch. While this is going down, might as well explain what a Grunty switch is, being I keep saying the word over and over again. Grunty switches, what I deem them, I don't know what their actual name is, I think we call that, are little switches scattered around levels. Usually one per level. What they do is they either place a Jiggy in the little, like, hub area. No, they usually place a Jiggy somewhere around Grunty's lair, somewhere nearby, like the exit or entrance of the stage. Yeah, Grunty switches usually give you access to Jiggies either through just placing one there, or they just make it so you have to do like a little challenge or press a button or two or something to get it. Now we get our last Jinjo. Yep, like the old Jinjos get you a Jiggy. Said it before, say it again. Just pop on up here. And hit this with the Beat Buster. Now, usually I would say, oh, we can just leave right now after we get the last Jiggy, but no. Kazooie's feet are not sticky enough to be able to walk up such a steep slope. So we need the Ticker. Someone who can walk up near vertical pathways or slopes. So now we head back to Mumbo's Mountain. Avoid these Tickers. Survey the wreckage that is Mumbo Square. No. Poor final words. Yo, change me back. I'll give you a good smacking. And now we play the game how it was meant to be played, as a Ticker. I always wonder, the thing about these transformations, it always changes Banjo, you never get to see what happens to Kazooie. Kazooie just disappears. Which is kind of sad. I kind of want, is she still a bird? Does it only transform Banjo? Because there's only one transformation in like the whole of the Banjo-Kazooie that actually affects Kazooie, but only Kazooie. In Banjo-Tooie, you get to be transformed into, well, Kazooie gets transformed into a dragon. So that's pretty neat, I guess. Now, one more thing before we leave. We need to get to the second honeycomb. Okay, now we can leave. Let's get the hell out of here. Mumbo Mountain is boring anyway. That one's smaller than the other? Oh, that one's smaller than the other. This one's got like a son. Oh, they're bonding. That's cute. It's got a little baby one. Oh yeah, nobody cares. What was that? Oh. So now we head up here. And collect a Jiggy. And now, to play Taker and Kazooie, the best game ever! Not! Sadly, you can't play the game how it was meant to be. By traveling too far away from the actual level entrance, Mumbo's magic apparently gets weaker, and you get forcibly transformed back into Banjo-Kazooie. What a shame, what a shame. But at least we can scale this slope and reach our first magical door. Supposedly the door requires 50. I have double that. Banjo 1, Grunty 0. Now, if you kind of think about it, don't the collectibles in this game make sense? You're a bear and a bird, traveling around a witch's lair, collecting jigsaw puzzles and notes. So, yeah, it doesn't really make a lot of sense. It's kind of really silly. Yeah, I know it was easy. I got double the notes. Stop saying rings after battle. Now this thing right here is a nice little way to get a shortcut. If you activate 2 of the same color, you are able to create a shortcut, just like the cauldron said. Which is there's usually about like 3 or 4 pairs scattered around Grunty's lair. Being this is a very big lair, you're going to need a faster way to get around, and that way is like the perfect way. So now, inserting 2 Jiggies into here. I'm not going to remove pieces, Bottles. I do not need to remove pieces. I don't exactly know why you would, but I guess it's nice to have the option there. And with that final piece to the puzzle, the way to Treasure Trove Cove is now open! So, let's go investigate. Now, usually the way to find, usually the indication of where the actual, like, priest world hub is you can tell by that scary face door. That's pretty much a surefire way of you're going the right way to the levels. So, next time we meet, we're going to be heading into Treasure Trove Cove to see what treasures actually lie beyond this chest. Somehow takes me to a deserted island. So, this is me, Afro Balor. I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.